Hi, my name is Rosie Singh and I live in Noida. I was born in Goa, the beautiful coastal city of Goa, state of Goa. So I have my roots there, but my entire upbringing has been in Delhi. My education, everything has been in Delhi, and my work also. So my interest in art has been from my childhood. I've always liked to draw, paint, observe nature, human beings, and eventually that prompted me to join College of Art Delhi, where I took up my bachelor's in fine arts, and I specialized in painting. And while I was studying in college, I was exposed to different forms of printmaking, and that's why is an interest in all forms of printmaking. Anupam Sood ma'am was our teacher, and she trained us in etching, and the style of printmaking always appealed to me, and I carried it further when I started my own art practice. Right now I'm working as an animator in a multinational IT company, and the job gives me a lot of opportunity to be creative, but nothing like what art does. And so I always keep going back to practicing art in a physical form, especially now where everything is so digital. It becomes all the more important to have something tangible to express yourself through.
Like what you try to show actually through your art.
So being a woman, there are a lot of things a woman has to go through in their life, and there are a lot of pressures we go through in terms of family, societal expectations, one's own quest for freedom and expression. And
From different angles.
my art is a medium to express those unsaid things that I find difficult to say. Art gives me that medium to do that, and that's why it's very important to me. I let my intuition guide me. I initially used to work in oil paints and acrylics, oil paints in college, but it was a very tiring medium because it takes long to execute, and so I switched to acrylics, which is faster. But now I want it even more spontaneous, and which is why I've moved to charcoals and Contis, because I feel that the movement is continuous. I don't have to stop to load my brush with paint. I can keep going. The medium is there to make a line or fill a space. It's there, it's spontaneous, it's right there. I do contradict myself, because on the other hand there's a woodcut, which takes a long period of time to execute. So this work is called Entrapments, and it is a medium, it is an expression of all forms of things that draw us towards themselves, things that try to catch our attention, hold us, but then eventually maybe even trap us. So these are all forms which are caught up in webs, whether it's webs of relationships or webs of desire or webs of beauty. There is beauty, but there is a web. They are caught, and there is a quest for freedom. This work is called Gasp. It's a woodcut print, and the theme here is air pollution. What I've depicted is a somewhat grim landscape where the birds are trying to run away. There's a lizard here almost predicting doom. There's a female form.
Oh yes.
Who is she's the one gasping for breath. So she is a representation of Earth, Mother Earth, who is gasping for air, fresh air. And this is a somewhat landscape which is grim and dark, and this is what I've tried to depict in this woodcut print. And this is a woodcut print which involves chiseling out a piece of wood spreading ink over it and placing a paper and getting an impression of it on the paper. So this is, I don't have a press, so this is all handmade. Requires a lot of elbow grease. I came for the first day for the inauguration with Luna Arts, and it was a very good experience. I really like the way Smita and her team have exhibited all the artwork, though they are different media and different sizes and color schemes. They have been put together very pleasingly. The eye travels very easily, and the experience of the inauguration ceremony itself was very warm and welcoming. The music performances especially were very enthralling, whether it's the flute performance or whether it's the santoor and tabla performance. It was always nice to hear some live music, which we don't get to hear so often. So that was a very nice experience.
And what was the reaction of guests towards your?
Yeah, so the paintings and especially the woodcut print was very well received. There was a lot of curiosity in terms of what I'm trying to depict in the charcoal work. People found that it had a lot of stories to tell, and it drew them into the artwork, and they saw certain motifs and certain characters and hands suddenly pop out of nowhere, and they got kind of involved and engaged in the artwork. It was very nice to hear people's reaction to the artwork in person, and it was nice to have such chats with people. It was very nice.
Okay, wonderful, Rosie. So we wish you all the best for the rest of the days and your future in the field of art.
Thank you so much, Shita.